Welcome to another Particl development update. My name is Desiree. I am a crypto enthusiast and I am a proud spokesperson for Particl. And this is a video update on the project's recent developments. These are based on the bi-weekly Ask Me Anythings, or AMAs, official status reports, and bi-weekly project updates you can read on the website. This video covers the August 17 and August 31st AMAs. As always, it's good to start with some background. Particl is a crypto-based privacy platform secured by high-level privacy technology, that mainly being RINGCT, Ring Confidential Transactions. It's built on the stable Bitcoin codebase. It is also building its first decentralized application, a decentralized marketplace, and this is the current focus of the development team. So, the project already has a functional cryptocurrency for sending and receiving payments, and makes ongoing improvements to its blockchain and native wallet clients. But for its first decentralized application, the marketplace, it is in the phase of product development, with a testnet version of the marketplace being worked on. The two main focus points at the moment are governance and RINGCT, which both need to be released on mainnet. The marketplace needs both to be live, and RINGCT mainnet implementation would bring the privacy functionality of Particl to its complete version. Both require a hard fork. RINGCT has been ready for mainnet for over a year and is also now audited, so it's secure. RINGCT is required for MAD escrow, a feature of the marketplace. Getting escrow working with confidential transactions is currently being worked on and will have to be on testnet first for users to see if they can transact privately. RINGCT with escrow will naturally follow. But governance is the final step, as it ensures legality. Governance is continually being worked on, and we might be seeing versions of it in the testing channels soon. The upcoming hard fork, where both RINGCT and governance are implemented on mainnet, is the next big milestone and is a recurring theme. There is still no date set for all who keep asking, but the team aims to have it done by this year's last quarter. I'm excited for it also. It will change a lot. The official status report indicates that almost all the objectives under governance are now ready and have been moved out of the final review phase. For governance, the creation of proposals and voting tools and stats, like knowing how many people voted for a specific proposal, were just moved from awaiting review to finally complete. These were under the last steps for finalizing governance. And so, governance is almost ready. The official version of the desktop client version 1.2.2 build that has been unofficially released for some time is also complete. Staking pools are now under development. I'll talk about that in a couple minutes. Please have a look at the official status report at particl.io/status-report. For each stage of development, these are upcoming, in development, awaiting review, and recently completed. It lists what stage both major and minor goals are at, also giving breakdowns for the specific steps. Staking pools is the next big topic in the Particl community that is now being worked on by Technovert, the project's lead core developer. Staking pools would allow all users, including smaller holders, to receive staking rewards frequently and incentivize them to run their own nodes as a result. Users with small holdings can pool their funds together and receive incremental rewards rather than waiting for months to get the larger standard 1.24 parts reward. This makes the project more accessible to all users, but can bring its own centralization complications similar to mining pools used in proof-of-work coins. There is now a testnet version for staking pools set up yet that does not yet have a graphical interface. The mainnet version is being worked on, and there is no known date for completion. But Technovert might focus on the upcoming governance and RINGCT hard fork for some time before completing the staking pools. There was a recent hardware cold staking release that everyone is happy about and proud of. Particl is the first crypto proof-of-stake coin to provide both a cold storage and cold staking solution, and made a recent announcement about a Ledger hardware wallet integration. I also made a commercial about it that you should watch if you haven't watched it already. Well, some curious community member also wanted to know if cold voting would soon be an option, where votes about project governance or marketplace governance could take place. So, could someone securely store their coins on a hardware wallet and also vote even as the coins are offline? The answer to that is yes, since persons can sign addresses without revealing their private keys. But this is not current development priority. Also, as a follow-up to the news of the release, there is now a Ledger cold staking tutorial available at the Particl wiki. I'll leave a link. Less advanced users may, however, want to wait for the Particl desktop integration. The PIVX and Particl Alliance has been voted on, and this is a success with 330 votes in favor and 4 against. As said in the last video, this could mean some future very exciting features and integrations, such as combining ZeroCoin and RINGCT privacy technologies in the marketplace, each able to provide true anonymity to cryptocurrency users. There is also the ability to collaborate in education, outreach, and marketing efforts. This vote was just to establish alliance, and specific joint projects will also be voted on in the future. There was a Movies interview released with founder Albin that gives more information about the service. If you remember, Movies is a decentralized marketplace gateway that will allow consumers to buy products from the Particl marketplace through a web browser. The interview goes into the background of the founder, the history of the company, how it will support Particl with its offered features, and how it will handle specific issues that might arise for a decentralized marketplace. This is very pertinent to the future of Particl and gives a lot of insightful information. I will leave a link in the description. There were some other AMA questions that did not directly relate to development. Let's start with the best one to answer. Someone wanted to know what makes Particl better than other decentralized marketplaces. Particl's main differentiation is that it is a privacy platform first and foremost, and that underlies all its development goals. A huge goal is to remove the middleman and keep sales information private when it comes to the marketplace. It's DApp, its first DApp. Particl also focuses on decentralization and trustless interaction. It has a foundation that sponsors development rather than a for-profit entity and has no moderators or third-party system for governance or escrow services. Everything is just code. Particl has a native token, meaning users can stake with Particl even without using the marketplace. These are things that distinguish Particl's first DApp, the marketplace, from other decentralized marketplace projects. Other projects may use moderators or not have a native token. Particl's underlying value of privacy and subsequent features gives a combination that other decentralized marketplaces don't offer altogether. The team has frequently mentioned an upcoming funding round. This will release the 1 million Particl that the foundation has locked away for selling to investors. At the time this was planned, the goal was to raise about $20 million US, but the actual amount will have to be revisited, and due to exchange rates and the general atmosphere around crypto, when exactly the funding round occurs would depend on market conditions. The funding round will be geared towards private and accredited investors, and the long-term integrity of the project will be important in terms of concerns about centralization when introducing large private investors. The capital raised could be used for many development, collaboration, and marketing ideas. This is what we currently know. However, what exactly will happen is something that will be discussed in the future. Everyone is always asking questions because they want to know what will happen, but what will happen depends on a lot of outside factors. Some questions also related to proof of stake were brought up in both of the recent AMAs. Particl prides itself on being a proof of stake coin. Proof of stake being an alternative consensus mechanism to proof of work that resolves many proof of work centralization, monetary, and environmental issues. Notice I said pride, as being a proof of stake coin was a conscious decision. Someone wanted to know if Particl is doing research to improve its proof of stake protocol. Particl is not trying to create a new version of proof of stake like Ethereum with Casper or Cardano are doing, but the Particl team recognizes both the value and vulnerabilities of proof of stake. The team invented co-staking in order to not broadcast the public key hash in order to stake. The team will always be focused on adaptation. There were specific proof of stake vulnerabilities brought up, including the nothing at stake issue and long-range attacks made possible due to the nothing at stake issue. The team has built the blockchain with checkpoints to protect against these attacks, uses a dynamic stake modifier, and is always open to adaptation, including the solution of economic clusters, something that was suggested. And they are also looking into addressing any scaling issues. These issues are also theoretical and mirror the centralization issues that already tangibly exist in proof of work coins. I can't go into the technical details here, simply due to time, but I will leave a link to the Reddit AMA thread that has some developer answers. I am also going to leave links to articles so that you can read up more on these vulnerabilities. I'm also sure this will be discussed in the next project update done on the Particl.News website. The community wanted some more clarification about governance, about the fact that private listings are not searchable but can still be governed on a case-by-case basis as the need arises. Particl's focus is on decentralization and providing fungibility, like cash in the physical world, but in the digital world. However, Although buyers and sellers are interacting peer-to-peer, private listings can still be voted on by the community if an issue becomes known. Every AMA has some potential ideas brought up by community members, initial ideas for proposals, or optimizations for the upcoming marketplace. These ideas are very valuable and we definitely like seeing them. There was a question about advertising and one about a reputation system on the marketplace. Advertising is a desired feature of the marketplace because it responds to vendors' needs. But this is not on the current roadmap and is something that would happen in future development. Both an in-client and offline reputation system will be considered. The concern is surrounding privacy, of course, and making sure that vendor reviews or product reviews could be done while still protecting buyer information, and also making sure that sellers cannot game the system. So our reputation system is planned, but the logistics have not yet been worked out. To conclude, we are all looking forward to the upcoming Hardfork that will release governance and RINGCT on mainnet. The final thing, governance, is at its final development stage. Both of these will mean the marketplace can move on from its alpha testnet stage. The hardware code-staking release is out with a tutorial available and commercial. Staking pools are on the horizon. The team is confident in its proof-of-stake consensus system, and we have some ideas about the future funding round, but that is still to be discussed. That's it for today. Now you know what's going on. Thank you for watching. Please post any questions you have under the video or in the Particl telegrams or Reddit under the next AMA fact. And there are relevant links below the video as well. Bye!